Hello student, have a good day. Today we are going to take how PHP file are saved with the what extension. So the PHP file extension and tag in order for the server to identify the PHP file and the script, we must save the file with the .php extension. There are few older PHP extensions also .phtml which are not to be used nowadays, but previously in the previous versions of the PHP these are to be used. One is .phtml, .php3, .php4, .php5, .phps. So PHP was designed to work with the HTML, and as such it can be embedded into the HTML code, as this is to be uh, showing at here, this one. Okay, so in this case we can create the PHP file without any HTML tag, and that is called the pure PHP file. It is not required, you have to be always embedded with the HTML code. uh, if you don't want, if you are not required to use the HTML tag, then the file is called the pure PHP file. The server that encrypt the PHP code and output the result as the HTML code to the web browser. So in order for the server to identify the PHP code from the HTML code, we must always enclose the PHP code in PHP tag. So PHP tag start with the less than question mark PHP. Then we have to write down our statement, whatever script we want to write down, and PHP is, this tag is end with the question mark and greater than sign. PHP file or PHP language is a case sensitive language, in which, for example, if we are using one VAR, that is in capital, is not same as a VAR small. So it is a case sensitive. So whenever we using the variables, the identifiers, etc., etc., so it should be take the attention for the case sensitivity. The PHP tag themselves are not case sensitive. Tag is not case sensitive, but it is recommended that we use the lowercase letters, just like, for example, in this way we have to be route. Now PHP statement. So when we had to writing down the code of our program or the script of our program, that is nothing but the, we referring the line of code. So the PHP line of code is called as a statement, or we refer as a statement, and PHP statement always end with the semicolon. If you only have one statement, so you can ignore or you can omit the semicolon, but if you have more than one statement, then you must end each line of the code with a semicolon. For the sake of the consistency, we have always be recommending that if you always, if you are writing only single or one line of the code or one statement, then also you have to be use the semicolon for at the end of your statement. PHP scripts are executed on the server and the output is written in the form of HTML, which is we have seen the complete work how PHP works. So in that case, so that return in the form of HTML, the output to the client. Okay, thanks. Thanks students. Thank you very much.